Hello, the planning Indaba Ideaton team. We are Team Kesa, and we're going to be presenting our project Ikimera. And let's hand over to Eunice to take us through the solution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alan. Right now, I'll be taking us through our project and what it entails. According to Rwanda Today 2023 article, it says that Rwanda ranks as the 22nd most hungry countries globally in the Global Hunger Index 2022, which is quite perplexing because over 80% of the workforce in Rwanda is into agriculture. So why do we still have statistics saying that 987,000 of households are facing food insecurity? This is a very critical problem. But what if they add like a powerful new tool like Ikimera that acts like an AI fertilizer for more farm yields? In Rwanda, 70% of the workforce are into, agriculture, which means that agriculture is the heartbeat of the nation. But a silent crisis is unfolding in this agricultural field, where crop diseases destroy up to 40% of yields each season, pushing nearly 1 million households towards food insecurity. And farmers are left to face this threat alone without the tools to fight back. And our team came together to ask just one single question: how might we leverage AI to improve productivity, ensure food security, and promote the environmental conservation in Rwanda? And then we thought of a solution, which is called Ikimera. Ikimera is an AI-powered precision tool that helps smallholder farmers to detect and manage crop diseases early using multimodal data. So, which means that our AI model, it analyzes leaf images, soil indicators, weather patterns, and farmers' voice or text input in local languages, which means that our Ikimera is smart because it understands context of these farmers. We are building with these farmers and not just for these farmers. So it integrates computer vision with contextual machine learning, and it delivers accurate diagnosis, confidence scores, and practical localized recommendation, even in low connectivity environment. And it is also designed as a lightweight offline-first tool that empowers the farmers to make informed decisions and reduce unnecessary chemical use and improve yields. So here's how our solution works. This is a visualization of our mobile app that the farmers are going to be using. And we also have option for USSD for people that do not have access to mobile phones to use this. And my colleague is going to take us through this later on. This is our component diagram that shows the structure, the physical structure of our platform, which I just explained, from the farmer inputs to the API, to the computer vision, that's the image part of things, then to the LLM, which is the local language side of things, and then the anonymization. So the data that these farmers are going to be putting on our platform is going to be anonymized. And then at the end of the day, we are also building Africa's largest multimodal data set, but is anonymized, which we're going to be looking at the ethics part of things later on. And then from the knowledge base to the human agronomist that's going to come in if our AI model isn't sure of the results, then it comes and gives recommendation. It tells the farmer the crop disease or whatever issue that it is that their farmland is facing, and then it gives them recommendation and sends it as farmer output. So this is our sustainable impact model. Our team employed impact-first design. And if you look at the diagram, it's starting from the point of limited farmer access, which shows that the cost limits their access to insight. But for Ikimera, what makes Ikimera different is that our platform is completely free. It is free for farmers, and our sustainability, where we earn, comes from the partnerships and the services that we generate for our revenue, and also from the partnerships that we'll be doing with AI research organizations. We're going to be building Africa's largest multimodal data set, which can also serve as a form of income for the organization. And at the end of the day, the impact is seen where there's going to be reduced crop losses, lower chemical use, higher incomes for the farmers, and stronger climate resilience. Also on our app, we can have advertisement from agricultural companies that want to advertise a particular product. That is also another way for us to generate revenue, which is on the services part of the sustainable model. And this is our lean canvas that shows our idea on just one page. So the problem we're trying to solve is the problem of food insecurity, up to 40% yield loss, smallholder farmers like timely, reliable, localized diagnostic tools, overuse of pesticide as well, and limited access to expert guidance. And our solution is a multimodal AI-powered precision agricultural platform. Also, our key metrics is to have 1,000 active farmers within 3 years of pilot, partnership with at least 3 agricultural organizations, model accuracy above 85%, and also ethical data partnerships for research or policy use, which is where our multimodal data set is going to come in, and our unique value proposition that separates us from existing platforms like Plant Village Neuro, Farm A, at the last Indaba, Adiathon, Ceres Imaging. What distinguishes us is that we integrate multimodal machine learning and also offer ethical, localized data insights, right? And our unfair advantage is, of course, the multimodal data set that we'll be building, the offline first feature, and also early partnership with cooperatives. And we're going to be showing you a video of where we spoke to local farmers to understand if this is a solution that they will want. And like I mentioned, our revenue stream, free access for farmers, enterprise services where we can have API licensing, analytics data dashboards, and insight reports for NGOs, also data partnerships as well. And our audience, our target audience are primarily smallholder farmers. And secondarily, we have the agritech startups, agricultural cooperatives, NGOs. And this is the team behind the project Ikimera. It is a cross-disciplinary team of engineers, AI developers, designers, and agricultural experts united by a mission to strengthen Africa's food security. And we can see that we're from different African countries: Cameroon, Rwanda, Nigeria, Zimbabwe. At Ikimera, ethics is not an afterthought at all. It's the foundation of our design. So every image and voice sample that we collect from the farmers represents their trust. They trust us with this data. And so we treat data with the same care as we treat crops in the field. We anonymize all information that they send. We validate predictions through experts. We also communicate results transparently using confidence scores. Our model are also built with farmers, not just for them. We build it with them with their inputs. And this is how we ensure that technology remains accountable, inclusive, and beneficial for everyone that it touches. Why you should invest in Ikimera? Ikimera is the next big thing in the agricultural sector in Africa. And investing in us means that you're empowering farmers, you're contributing to strengthening food security, and you're also building climate resilience across communities in Africa. And we're combining innovation with inclusion, where we are offering farmers free access to life-changing tools while also sustaining ourselves through partnerships and also through data-driven services. And beyond just Ikimera be an app, we are building a data and intelligence infrastructure for Africa's agriculture, where each diagnosis strengthens like a living data set that can drive research, inform policy, and also train the next generation of AI models for climate-smart farming. So by partnering with us, you are not just funding a product, you are investing in a future where African data can also empower African innovation. So the question is no longer if AI can solve the problem. We've seen that AI can solve the problem, but the question now is who will bring that solution to the farmers who need it the most? And we are Ikimera, and we are the ones bridging the gap between food security and local farmers. So join us. Let's put this powerful tool in the hands of every farmer who needs it. Thank you. Right now, we'll be watching a video of the local farmers answering our questions if Ikimera is needed for them.
Neza amazina ninde?
Twabamura Beatrice.
Bwoko bw'ibihingwa mutera nibi muhinga?
Dukunda guhinga inyanya, amashu.
Yego.
N'intoryi.
Indwara zikunda guhura nazo?
Nk'inyanya zikunda kurwara cyumya. Noneho zikakunda kurwara cyane n'indwara y'akababu kabona kaje gafite imbaraga. Noneho nakaraga simba kitwa tutakaza kagapfumagura inyanya.
Yego.
Ugasanga gahombeje umusaruro ukagera ku isoko cyari mwiza arangiritse.
Yego, hari application turi gukora. Application niyo gufata ifoto ry'igihingwa runaka, cyane ikibabi, umuzi cyangwa cyane ikibabi, ngo nicyo turi kwibandaho, hanyuma ikakwereka ubwoko bw'indwara igihingwa ifite, hanyuma ikakubwira umuti ushaka gukoresha. Application yaramutse ije yabafasha iki nk'abahinzi? Mbese murayikeneye?
turayikeneye urumva yaje nkatwe nk'abahinzi wajya ubona indwara hakiri kare ukabona uhita ubona umuti wayo
yego
bitakugoye kandi uhanye n'uburwayi bwo muri icyo gihingwa ufite.
Yego.
Gabriel ndi umuhinzi hano muri Green.
Okay. Uhinga
mpinga pavuro, mpinga inyanya na kokombure. Kenshi turadukunda no guhura n'indwara z'udusimba, ariko izo ngizo ubundi zikunda kuzinesha, ariko zikunde kwihisha cyane ni indwara ya cyumya no gucabarara amababi, ko ishobora kuba yatumenyesha ko indwara ikingero iriho ubukana ifite. Ukumva icyo yadufasha ibipimo twapimaga by'imiti biriyongera ubwo cyangwa bikagabanyuka bitewe n'uko imeze nyine ubwo.
Yego,
indwara cyane cyane nko ku nyanya ikunda kuzafata cyane cyangwa kuzifata ni indwara yitwa cyumya mu ndimi z'amahanga murazumva. Cyumya ni indwara ikunda kutuzengereza cyane n'ubu tutarabonera igisubizo cyayo. N'ibindi byo ni ibisanzwe, biterwa n'ubushyuhe nk'umugese, biterwa n'ubushyuhe buriho, byo turabimanaginga bigakunda. Ariko izo ndwara uko ari ebyiri nizo usanga tutakunda kubona igisubizo cyihuse cyane. Nkatwe nk'abahinzi byadufasha cyane kuko usanga abahinzi cyane cyane izo ndwara tudafite ibisubizo cyane, iyo application ibashe kuboneka twajya tubasha kurinda ibihingwa byacu cyangwa se no kwivura bitarangirika cyane. Nk'urugero nk'iyo uteye ibiti nka 200 by'inyanya ushobora gusanga bishoje kwera usiganya ibiti 100 gusa, ariko iyo application ibonetse yadufasha wa musaruro wacu tukarushaho kubungabunga cyane kuko yaba ari ikintu cyiza cy'ingirakamaro cyane twadukoresha kandi byaduha umusaruro mwinshi.
Umva tuyiteguye neza, ahubwo bibaye byiza yatugeraho vuba.
Mu by'ukuri ko mbyumvishe ni ibintu byiza cyane.
Right now I'm going to be handing over to Babalola, who is going to take us through our web app.
Thank you so much, Eunice, for the presentation. I will be taking us through the progressive web app, which was connected to the model that has been worked on by the team. So we prioritize offline capability, as some of these farmers lives in rural areas, and because they live in rural areas, we make sure that even farmers who don't have access to internet connection can still make use of our app. And this is what made us to agree to build a progressive web app which can also work without internet or Wi-Fi or data. So users are then prompted to sign in. As you can see, this is the sign-in page, and then we have the sign-up page also where they can sign up. They'll be asked for their full name, their email address, and their passwords, and then they will be asked to agree to the terms of service and their privacy policy. But because I have I have an account already, I will just make sure I go on with the one I have. So when they sign in, it gives them a message that they're signing in, and then they are prompted to where they can upload an image, give additional notes. Remember, it's a multimodal model. Give additional notes if they want to or if they don't want to, and then they will be able to analyze the plant. So let me just pick one of the images I have with me. Yeah, so picking this now. Okay. After picking, so this is the image of a leaf. Let's see, and then the analyze plant will be the analyze plant button will be activated on successful uploading of any images, and then when they click on analyze plant, an analyzing plant will be loaded, and then they will be able to to see the issues regarding the plant, and it will also show the confidence of the model, the spot or the issue that is happening to the model to the plants, I mean, and then recommended actions that they can take. Recommended action that they can take, to just try as much as possible to take care of the plant. So user have the opportunity to to save this to history. They can save it to history. Let's save to history. So okay, so it's already saved to history. They can also do another prediction. But let's go to our history. So when we go to our history, they are presented with past diagnosis history. As you can see, their issue of this is bacterial spot. This one, you can see this one has nutrient deficiency. So for each and every, what is it called? For each and every prediction from the model, it's classified under LD, warning, and infected. And also users can, have the ability to be able to filter across each of these issues. Also user also have the opportunity to, to check on weather patterns and farming tips. Actually, so the weather page is actually, it's one of the features, and it's coming on presently. These are just placeholders, and as the more we move in, the more we expand, and then we work on our product. Also they have a profile page whereby they can see, they have their profile page, their farm informations, that the statistics of that which they've done so far, right? And also they have the opportunity to be able to edit their profile. So when we click on edit profile, you can see they can edit their profile anyhow they want it, and it will be shown. User can also actually sign out. When they sign out, they are then brought back to the sign in page. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Chambeline, and I'm going to be taking you through our website. So here's the homepage. As you can see, you can try it out by downloading the app, learn more, such as things that are going to be implemented, mission, what exactly we do, our services. We focus on image-based detection, the AI-powered processes. This is the team. Thank you so much.